Are we going up only with altcoins? I want to show you what I see in the charts for altcoins. If it sounds interesting, drop the like, give me a subscribe. Check this out. I have 6 rainbow color style lines which are moving averages, and I'm showing you, well, this is Bitcoin, but I will talk about altcoins. I'll talk about both. I'm showing you this on the weekly time frame, and it does relate to altcoins. Because if Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. Weekly time frame for Bitcoin, we're looking at 6 moving averages. I shared this to my Satoshis in a Satoshi class. I need to share it with you guys because these moving averages are powerful, especially this orange one, because the orange one is the 50-week moving average, where in the past, if we have ever fallen down, we've bounced off it and continued to rally. And what we experienced in the last sort of 2 weeks, because there's 2 weeks worth of candles action here, price action, we saw a massive capitulative drop. We came right down to this orange line, and so far we bounced off it. I would like to see us break above this green line over the next few weeks and then come back above up to here. Right, but I was saying to my patrons, this line here, the orange line, we cannot break. The Satoshis, we can't. Well, yeah, patrons, we can't break below this. If we break below this, we're in the serious danger zone. And I will explain why in another video. Just stick around, like to the channel, subscribe, because I'm going to show you some helpful information when it comes to looking at the charts and stuff. But we can't break below this, because if we break below this, I think the market's done, and I'll explain why in the next video. So stick around for the next video. But let's, so far this is looking good. We want to hover above this orange line and keep going forward, yeah. And if we can do that, we should be able to continue the rally. Just like even when we saw a massive drop down here, we held kind of relative support. We didn't see, you want to see at least 2 to 3 candles underneath. So when you see this area here, yeah, whilst we fell down on one candle, the next candle, the green candle, got brought back up and brought you back above this orange line. So technically speaking, you didn't really have a week's candle underneath, because in that week it fell down. The next week it came back up, right? I'm on about 3 clear, clean candles which are underneath this zone, underneath this orange line that bring you to this blue line. I don't want to talk about it because it's not going to be pretty. But so far we're good, yeah? We're bouncing off this orange line and we're coming up, and I think we could see another move up like that. So like I said, the orange line is a no-go. Anywhere below that's a bad sign. I made a prediction video. I haven't got my channel up. I made a prediction video. Go check it out. It was late at night, saying I think Bitcoin can come up to this price here, yeah? And I think it will. This puts it about, well, it's marked at $122,000. If it goes higher, great. We make more money. But I believe this is where we're going to go minimum. Which, from the price today, what kind of a move up am I talking? I'm only talking 43% pump price upwards. Take a look at this, the altcoins. What we experienced is, to be honest, we haven't even broken out of the past all-time high, right, for altcoins. And this is back in 2021, the last cycle. So even though we have seen excitement in I'll talk about this in a second. Even though we've seen excitement in coins like AI coins, meme coins, throughout the year or two, Pepe exploded, all these different coins that showed you DiCaprio cheers went crazy. We saw loads of memes, bonk go crazy. And then we saw AI and gaming. We haven't actually broken above its last all-time high. So it makes me question, did we actually have an alt season? Now, for the most part, many people say, yeah, we did. I feel like we did. With meme coins, they went absolutely crazy. 100x, 200x, 500x, 1000x. So maybe we did see an alt season, but because the market was so saturated, the coins that you hold on to maybe didn't move the way you want it to move. Like your Chainlinks, like your Avalanche, like your Cardanos. Maybe they just didn't move the way you wanted to because the attention just wasn't there. Everybody was looking over here like, meme coins, this gaming coin, this AI coin. So that did have an insane season. For months, it went up. So I feel like we have experienced it, but not in the way that people would have liked. Which explains why when we've come up to here, we haven't actually broken out for most of the top, maybe 50 altcoins. But what we have here, I have a green zone, which takes us back to our prior swing high, which is this here. This is our swing high. And then, we have price falling down, This is the part here was where I was telling you back in March. I made a time capsule video and I'm taking some profits. Remember that? That was here, right? Prior swing high. And then we have And then we broke out and made a newer all-time high. Well, I say new all-time high. We broke out of this area and made some highs for alts, but it wasn't a new all-time high because we pretty much just came to where we was in the past. We haven't broken above that. We need to get above this area here back in 2021 November. We need to get above this and sit above this to actually say, yeah, we're now in new territories for AI. Sorry, AI. See how natural AI flows up my head for altcoins. I'm keeping it in. Take a look at this though, because again, we're talking hold on, what have I just done? We're talking the weekly time frame for all the money that's in altcoins. This is total 3 market cap. So all of the money that's in altcoins. I thought I could see a bull flag forming, which is you've got your massive move up, and then you have price action bounce between 2 lines, which form a sort of a flag. And again, weekly time frame, total 3. Bitcoin's not involved, Ethereum's not involved. If it's true, and this is a form of a bull flag for all the altcoins with respect to its market cap, then you can take this paal, fling it across like this, and then it should give you an entry as to where we're going to go in the future. Now, I've drawn out this blue box zone for a while now because I said to you, I believe prices will come up here. And when it does, when the market elevates that high, I'm going to look at all my altcoins because loads would have 50x, 40x, maybe 100x if I'm lucky in some of them. And I'm going to look and say, wow, okay, I've made massive gains now. And when it's at this point up here, what kind of profits do I take if I take any? Or can it actually have that insane surge, the euphoria, seriously kick in and take me up into this orange box, the danger zone to seriously get out? Yeah, stick around. Because I don't think we're going to go hide in this box. If we do, my gosh, I'm selling everything. But my blue zone, I know, I feel like money can come up here. I feel like we're going to get up to this sort of $1.8 trillion. If we can get to this orange zone, you're rich at that point and people don't care. They think it's going higher and higher and higher and higher. You're not going to pay attention because you're going to get greedy. You're going to want loads of money. You're not going to sell and it's going to dump on your damn face. You're going to lose everything. But if you're watching channels like me, I can keep you level-headed and say, look, I just got to keep it real, guys. You've made massive gains. Just got to keep it real. Now could be a good time to flip and take some profits, right? And this is why you like and subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on that. So yeah, I feel like this formed a form of a bull flag, which could elevate us up into these areas here for all of the money that's coming into crypto. Now we're talking serious money, guys, talking almost $1 trillion. Because if we're at 800 billion right now, 816 billion, I'm talking almost $1 trillion. Well, this takes us up to 1.4 trillion. I think it can surge up to the 1.8. But we will see. As time over the next few months, we will see. Yeah, but this is what I'm expecting to happen for altcoins. You will see an alt season, and then it will break this thick yellow line, which was our past highs. And once we break that, this is where excitement's gonna come. People are gonna be so excited because new highs for these coins that they've been waiting for a long time. It didn't happen back then, but now it's happening. Just pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't follow the herd. Be focused. Have something in your mind to be focused and know where to take profits. That's what this video is about. So yeah, so far altcoins are looking good. This is looking good for Bitcoin. I'm going to bring another video now and explain to you why we cannot fall below $73,000, $73,500. Because if we do, it's not going to be pretty, guys. It's going to be ugly. Actually, I might have to move it up a tiny bit because every day, every week that goes by, this moves with it. But we'll keep it here for now, and then we'll see what happens when I show you the next video. Stick around, like and subscribe. I'm going to show you it coming, yeah? Thank you for watching. Have a good day. I'm going to see you in that next video. Cheers. Never be defeated.